don't know if you're having a mid-afternoon snack, and if you are, what have you got to drink? Just look in my cup here. I've got a cup of coffee with some soy milk in it. So that's my little treat this afternoon, is my little treaty drink. I've one or two cups of coffee, a bit of soy milk every day. But what have you got? If you've got a fizzy drink, maybe it's not the best choice you can make. Are you aware of the risks fizzy drinks can have on your health? There's a new campaign launching today in Salford to raise awareness about the link between the consumption of fizzy drinks, sugary drinks, and weight gain. And then with that weight gain, all the health risks that come with it. The Give Up Loving Pop campaign has been created with the help of a Liverpool-based social enterprise health equalities group, as government data reveals the extent of obesity amongst children and young people. I tell you what, we're way above the national average here in Greater Manchester for childhood obesity as well as adult obesity. Well, our reporter Abigail Pyatt went to the launch earlier today. And what did you find out there, Abigail?
Well, you might remember that earlier this year, Public Health England said that the number of obese people in the UK has more than trebled in the past 25 years. And researchers from King's College London add that obesity rates among 11 to 15-year-olds are still rising. I went to meet the chief executive of the health equalities group, Robin Ireland, earlier. He says that few people fully realise the harm that sugary drinks can do to your health. As well as damaging your teeth, overconsumption of these drinks can lead to type 2 diabetes and poor heart health. And he says that he's particularly worried about young people in Manchester.
Well, we did some research last year and we found that although people made the link between sugary drinks and tooth decay, they didn't make the link with obesity. Now we have real concerns about young people, particularly in Manchester. 40% of 10 and 11-year-olds are overweight or obese. 40%, that's phenomenal.
That is just a shocking statistic here in Greater Manchester. I did a series of programmes about obesity for BBC Radio Manchester last year. And he was talking there about the link between, sugary drinks and tooth decay people get, but they don't get the sugary drinks and weight gain. And in fact, I remember when I was researching the item, people didn't realise the links between obesity and dementia, the links between obesity and cancer, the links between obesity and heart disease. This is, going to kill us as an area, as a nation even. I mean, it's really shocking stuff, actually. So what's this campaign, Abigail? What's it advising us that we should do?
So the Give Up Loving Pop campaign are advising that cutting fizzy drinks from your diet is just a simple way to lower your sugar and calorie intake. I spoke to Nicola Calder, the food and nutrition lead for the Health Equalities Group, and she says that fizzy drinks have no nutritional gains, so advises that replacing your bottle of fizzy pop, including the diet versions as well, with a drink of water or skim milk.
Sugary drinks are contributing to the sugar intake in our diet, and generally that's in the form of liquid calories, so there's no additional nutritional value, and we tend to say they contain empty calories because there's no added benefits. If you take fruit, for example, then you're going to get vitamins and minerals. What we're advising people to do is ideally switch to healthier alternatives such as water and lower fat milks, i.e. skimmed or semi-skimmed milks. But we appreciate for some people it's part of a stepwise change, and initially they may switch to diet drinks. But what we're aware of with diet drinks is they still encourage people to have a lightness for sweet foods, so the ideal would be water.
It's a really tricky one. I can imagine the big fizzy drink manufacturing giants who have billions of pounds to spend on advertising every year across the world probably aren't taking to this too lightly. But, I mean, fizzy drinks, just enjoying a can of pop, a glass of something fizzy, is it really that bad for you?
Well, according to their research, drinking just one can of sugary pop per day increases your risk of dying from heart disease by 1/3 and could lead to over a stone in weight gain every year. Drinking 2 cans of pop per day can increase your risk of type 2 diabetes by more than 1/4.
Goodness me. That's, I mean, again, those figures. Do you think people who do drink fizzy pop, do they think they know this already?
Well, I asked a few people who were out shopping today, and it doesn't always seem to be the case.
I try and cut back, but it don't really happen. I just like drinking them, so.
Are you aware of the health risks?
No, not really. No. I am, but I'm just kind of oblivious. I just ignore it. But I wouldn't restrain myself from it unless I had to.
I don't really drink fizzy drinks.
And why is that?
Just don't like the taste of them. I just prefer plain and stuff like water.
Are you aware of the health risks?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm into my health as well. I go to the gym, so.
I don't have any, I don't drink them. I don't have sugar.
What about you?
I don't have Coke, I just have I have lime and soda and things like that.
Lime and soda.
Do you think fizzy drinks are bad for you?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
In what way?
Your teeth and your lungs and your body and stuff like that.
Oh, bless him. Goodness me. Abigail, thank you very much for that report. Really interesting stuff, isn't it? I wonder whether you have heard anything like that before, heard those really quite shocking figures about how much one can of pop a day can affect your life, your health. It's shocking stuff. Goodness me.